So we have a leak right here. I can see water gurgling here, so the hole is going to be somewhere right here. I'm going to turn the water off and we'll get started. So we're going to dig up this tubing right here. See right here, there's a compression spot. I can feel a crack on both sides right here. So this is going to be where the hole is. Something sharp to cut this. You do not want to use a saw or anything that's going to cut little tiny plastic frays in that could get into the tubing and clog up your sprinkler heads. So you want to use a sharp knife. So this is here. I'm going to go about distance from that hole, and then I also have to go to the other side of this fitting here. Otherwise I won't have enough tubing to fit inside the coupling. You don't want to pull too hard because you don't want to reflex the tube in another spot and make that cut. This tubing, we're going to go into the nursery, make sure we get the correct size tubing. 99 cents for 1 foot. 15 feet for $3.99. Coupling, 69 cents. More expensive ones for $1.49. These connector pieces, they're only 69 cents each. It's a lot cheaper than having to drive there a bunch of times. Now I've lined up this tubing, mark our spot. We're going to cut the tubing right there. You're going to take your finger, you're going to go around this edge. You're going to make sure there's no loose pieces that are in there. You're also going to do it with the piece that's in the ground. Make sure that there's no loose pieces that could go down and clog your sprinkler heads. I'm going to put the tubing so it goes halfway up this connector. I'm going to put a mark here so when I'm sliding this tubing into the connector, I know where to stop. Next, I'm going to wet down this end a little bit, and then I'm going to push this connector in, wiggle it around, and then we're going to slide it up to our mark right here. Then we'll just do the same thing to the other side. So we're just wiggling this up to that mark I made. So now I know both of these are in halfway. Make sure the outside of this external tubing is clean so that when we slide it on, there's no debris in there. Push this together so I have one done. I'd clean that off and then I'll connect that. Make sure that you're not pushing too hard. You don't want to take that old hose, have it flex, crack, and put another hole in it. Turn this on. We're going to see if this is leaking. So the sprinkler system just turned on. I'm gonna let this run for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes gone by. As of right now, they're dry. We want to actually have it down as low as we can. Make a little tunnel through here. We're gonna push this down, and then we're gonna cover. Reset our timer to the appropriate time. Last, you'll spray it with a hose. This is dried already. The smaller sand particles will fall down into the rocks, and it'll look nice and finished, and it'll blend in with the rest. Hopefully this helps. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.